Hello, in this video we are going to be talking about stoichiometry and chemical reaction. We are going to talk about symbols, formulas and equations, chemical equations, empirical formulas and molecular formula. To begin with, stoichiometry. What is stoichiometry? Stoichiometry is the study of the relationship as implied by chemical reaction. It deals with definite ratio in which substances combine. That is to say, stoichiometry covers every aspect of chemical equation that tells us what amount and in what ratio the chemical elements interact or react to give their products. Symbols, formulas and equation. Symbol of an element represents the atom of an element. For example, the chemical symbol for the element oxygen is O. The chemical symbol for sulfur is S. The chemical symbol for phosphorus is capital letter P. Whereas for the chemical symbol for some other elements like sodium is Na, magnesium is Mg, chlorine is Cl, potassium is K. So all over 107 elements all have a specific and unique symbol. Whereas the chemical formula of an element or a compound is represented by writing by the symbol, and below it is written the number of atoms present. For example, the chemical formula for oxygen gas is O2, telling us that is 2 oxygen atoms, whereas for some compounds like iron oxide is FeO, telling us it has 1 atom of iron and 1 atom of oxygen per molecule of iron oxide. Next up is empirical formula and molecular formula. Empirical formula is the simplest formula that gives us the ratio in which these atoms combine. So for glucose, the empirical formula will be what? CH2O, telling us that for each molecule of glucose, carbon is the ratio of 1 to 2 of hydrogen to 1 of oxygen. Whereas the molecular formula expresses the correct ratio by mass of the element present. Chemical equations. Chemical equation is simply a representation of the chemical reactions in terms of symbols and formula of the elements. For example, in chemical equation, reactant A plus reactant B to give us product C and D. This is how chemical equations are, or the format in which chemical equations take place. Look at this reaction. H2 plus O2 to give us H2O. This is the equation of reaction of water. And as an advisory note, in chemistry, always ensure that your equations are always balanced. What this means is that ensure that every atom on the reactant side is equal to the number of atoms on the product side. So for this equation H2 plus O2 to give us H2O, on balancing it will become H2 plus O2 to give us 2H2O, and then we add 2 to the hydrogen to make it 2H2 plus O2 to give us H2O. In our next video, I'm going to be talking about mole ratio amount of substances.